Hey folks, welcome back to the Seance of Manor. I think this is going to be our 10th episode. Um, it's kind of early in the morning where I am right now, and I've only got up recently, like maybe an hour ago at most. Wanted to make use of my time with this game that we have here. Um, Let me see what else we learned. So there was this vial of blood. Who I can ask this about, I wonder. Um, Things are going crazy. We've learned a lot of stuff. Malaysians. Oh yeah, I was going to visit the library because I needed to learn some stuff. But the going is good, as you can see. We've been able to solve some leads and mysteries. Just leaving the haunting. Maybe I should start asking people about this one. And we have the fight there. It's almost completed. I think I need to talk to some people about this one as well. And we have already eliminated a good chunk of people. Oh, I also have to talk to this lovely lady here. We hypothesized about her, and we know about her family situation, and she is trying to remove the curse from her family. That much we know. So today it's going to be visiting the library, that's for sure. Finding Miss Quinn, talking to her. Miss Hisham here, I don't know what else to do with her. I mean, this place is locked. We cannot get in the catacombs. So, what I'm going to do is visit the library first. And I will keep a close eye on these doors. Some of them can open, some of them cannot. If I happen to find one that I haven't been to yet, and one that can be opened, I will go ahead and visit those as well. So, we needed to learn about a descendancy issue and geography also. I think there was something about geography that I needed to do research on. None of these speak to me right now though. I was expecting a bit more clear directions there, but no. Okay. What about you then? Vampires? Why would I want to study vampires? Undead humans who survive by draining the blood of living, a common supernatural element in most European cultures. Examples include the Albanian Striga. Striga. Okay, Striga comes from Albania then. Okay. Greek Virkolakas. This is Varkolak from Resident Evil. We had in Village, which we are going to be playing again. We have Varkolaks there, so the word comes from Greek. Okay. Strigoi, again, Striga, Strigoi, and Abartach. Abartach? I guess Abartach in Irish. Striga and Strigoi, very same origin, I guess, or very similar, rather. The Irish Abertach was called a dwarf for its childlike proportions. Despite its anger and bloodthirst, its subjects were drawn to it as if under a spell. They are nigh impossible to kill, being vulnerable only to wood from the yew tree. Even then, once killed, it needs to be buried upside down and weighed down with a stone of such a size that it would take at least 5 good men to move it. For these reasons, it is said that once a land is plagued by an abertak, they are never to truly be free from it, that it will return to feed on generation after generation. Okay. Aber evidence? What do you mean, evidence? I can discuss it with this dude here. The Um, what was that kid's name? William? I think it was William. He is the heir. Blake Manor and the Manor descendancy. Malaysians. Okay, cool. And Dinan. I think I should check this one as well. Tribe of mankind? A word for the ancient Irish, I suppose, from which many of us are descended Malaysians. Right. 3 Malaysian rulers. Led here thousands of years ago by 3 chieftain brothers, Ebufin, Amergin, and Eramon, who were said to be powerful sorcerers. They clashed with the old gods, the Dinan. The Dinan, okay, reached a truce after much fighting. They agreed to split the land in half between them, but the Malaysians tricked the old gods and picked the top half. That's when the gods disappeared underground and mankind settled this land. Ah. What about you, Dinan? People of Tanu are the old gods of Ireland, and with Tanu being a sort of Earth Mother type entity representing the land itself, so like Gaia? Hey there, buddy. I don't know what your name is. You just have dot there in your name. Where are you from, you asked? I'm from Turkey, buddy. Welcome to the stream. A race of beings, each twice the height of a man, with unnatural abilities, like the gods of many classical mythologies. Each one had areas of expertise, though there was much overlapping and infighting as a result. They lived across Ireland for countless centuries and battled with various otherworldly foes. Okay. Alright. There's a book here with some of the Dinan listed in it. It might be worth a look. Book of Irish Gods, you say? Research the old gods? Sure. Where might that be? Here? Well, it kind of directed me towards something behind me, but... I've checked each and every one of these, save for this one, I guess. We see people of the mound and covers all entities that come from the other world. Oh, so the Dinan people, huh? Underworld was their place of residence, right? This covers the Fey folk, the old gods, and any of the other range of creatures from that place. For some, ghosts are also included, as the other world encompasses the Irish land of the dead. The Fae themselves range in power from godlike, legendary figures to the types more thought to commonly occur and roam the landscape. Oh, okay, this is not the Dinan people. This is like spirits and ghosts, Fae folk. Okay. Often looking to cause mischief or harm, such that to invite their attention is considered bad luck. Okay. Good to know. The nature of the Fae, as with humanities, varies by instance, but an estimate can be made by the type of Fae in question. Some look to cause harm, some are portents of ill tidings, but do not seem to cause it themselves. And some, though these cases are occasional, may even be beneficial to those encountering them. Regardless, it is widely held that the safest course of interaction with the Fae is not to interact with them at all. Okay. Oh, look who's here. Amy. Yeah, I am. I am early today. Indeed, I woken up like an hour ago at most. I had my coffee. Well, I am still having my coffee. Rather, I brewed my coffee. And you know what? I thought, let's play the game. I love the game. And I have curtains here, blinds, that make my room dark like nighttime. So I am in the mood to further on the story here. Amy, how are you doing? You are early yourself as well. So it's going to be Irish history then. Is there anything I want to look up? Yep. What was it? None of you. Oh, standing stones. Well, we could check them. We have one in the maze, hedge maze. Standing stones or menhir. Menhir. Hold on a second. This word. We have this word in Turkish? I'm pretty sure we have this word in Turkish. Oh, did it come from Irish? We use it for exactly standing stones, large pieces of. Don't want to call them monuments, but they are used as points of interest, maybe guidance, as a guidance. Huh, interesting. Deliberately placed stones found around the world, but especially in Ireland. You're laying in the bed with sleepy eyes watching the stream. Oh, it's a cozy feeling. Cozy thought to have, Amy. Well, let me put you back to where you belong, to your sleep, with my voice. There is no consensus on the purpose of standing stones. There are no records detailing it, nor any surviving traditions that can be reliably traced. Yeah, thank you as well, Amy. As always. However, there are several theories as to their purpose. Those most commonly held would posit that they mark the boundaries of territories. Mark the boundaries of territories of what or who? They had ritual significance to old druidic religion. Some Manor cloth. I'm not even going to attempt pronouncing that thing. Cloth, let's say, in the Irish tongue, are found to be inscribed with a long forgotten and therefore indiscernible language. So it wasn't this, but maybe world history? Let's check it out. Check out this one. Is there anything I'd like to look up? No, not Who is Cromwell? Oh, that dude there. I remember now. Hold on a second. So, yeah, we learned about this. And the Malaysians, we can discuss it with some people. There was something else we picked up. A piece of evidence. Was it not? Another topic to research up on. Maybe it is. Oops. No, not you. Maybe it is. Here somewhere? Okay, I think I need to ask these people about the Malaysian descendancy. And I don't see Miss Queen anywhere. Lake history can stay where it is. I don't believe we can find Miss Queen around. I believe everyone has retired to their rooms for the dinner. Before the dinner, rather. Who was where and with whom can I talk to about the descendancy? Wait, where was descendancy? Hold on. Let's. Oh, it's not tied to any mystery? Is it? Miss Dean's attendance. Oh, we sold this one though, right? Yeah, we already have figured this one out. Okay, this one's finished already, and I've been picking up Milesian bloodlines and stuff about it. Ah. Hey, Epilogue. Welcome to the stream, buddy. This game is called the Seance of Blake Manor. It's a somewhat newly released game. And it's been enjoyable, fun so far. So until 8 p.m. we have some time. Let's see where people might be. We have the porter. We talk to her about everything, I guess. Oh, drawing room. Okay, these two are in the drawing room. Let's go there. You're welcome, and enjoy the stream. There's a talk. Sure, 5 p.m. Miss Mantovani is giving the speech. I see, I see. So...
By their nature, they're hard to define. And yet, even in their elusiveness, questo funzionerà. We find
what's the
them
function?
everywhere.
I'm just guessing. Questo should be like what, and funzionera should be about function. She's trying to find the correct word. Okay.
By their many names, they're all across the world. There are many formations. Some echo the grief they left upon the world and are blind to the living, while others are vengeful and aggressive. Regardless, no single spectre experienced has been able to directly communicate.
Which is about to turn and change tomorrow evening,
But
I believe.
tomorrow night.
Yeah, night.
Tomorrow night we intend to change this.
I hope we will be able to, honestly. So, this place is locked for now. Who would I want to talk to? No one is around in the courtyard. We have these two there. Basement, we don't know. You're there. And no one's in the hedge maze. Okay. I could exhaust dialogue with these two, but honestly, her secret is over now. I mean, I don't really think I need to talk to her. His mystery, I still don't know. So I could just go ahead and ask him about other stuff that we... about him, or on him. Where was he? In the bar. If I'm to get in the bar area, it should be through here. Not through here then. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Early morning, throat acting up and all that, you know. Oh, hold on. Can I check these places? Oh, I cannot enter. Okay. What about you? Oh, you're just a car door. Not interesting. Bar is through there. Sure. So, let's talk to this dude. I still don't know his mystery. His mystery directs me towards other people. It tells me to talk to other people, but it doesn't hint at who I should be talking to. I could ask you about these stuff. You might as well, right? Sorry about that. Fetters is tied to Miss Quinn, I believe. Quinine powder is tied to Miss Lau and MacLeod. Strange occurrences. Honestly though, I don't want to ask him anything. Well, let's begin with this one. I don't really need to, but we're trying to pass the time. Have you ever heard of quinine powder? I think it comes from bugs. it's also used in coloring stuff. Or I might be mistaking it for some other bug. Or powder, rather. Which is used to dye your clothes. And also used to put some people to sleep. Or against malaria, was it? We read about it in previous episodes. I remember that much. Can't say I have. Is it any good? Do you have it? Okay. Interesting. Let's ask you about the fetters then. Do you know anything about the concept of fetters? Well, not as much as some of the others might. I'm not much for that discipline, but I believe they are things that hold ghosts in this world. I suppose that's why they call them fetters, named for the old shackles used to transport prisoners. Yeah, makes sense. And have you noticed any strange events around the place? I would say so, and I don't think I'm the only one. I've heard people talking about it. But as for me, I had a glass of water by my bedside the other night, and I woke up in the night to find it boiling. Huh. Okay. Are you sure you weren't? Well, I mean, in this place. I was going to say, are you sure you weren't dreaming or having a nightmare? But this place, everything is possible here. I sat and watched the entire thing evaporate. I didn't feel scared or any of that. Not with my guardian there. Again, your angel. You talk about your angel. When it was done, I went back to sleep. Next day, I thought I'd dreamed it. Except when I woke up that next morning, I found the glass empty, cracked, and blackened. So it was real. And laudanum is a strong painkiller because you are in pain because you had an accident. What about this device? What do you make of this strange device? Did you see that odd contraption in the atrium? The what? I can't say I have given much notice to anything in that room. I thought you were a bit more curious about stuff, but I think the most important thing to you is capturing an angel. Hey, Rengi, thank you so much for the follow, buddy. And welcome to the stream. Do you have any plans for the week? Oh, okay, this is timetable, yeah. Let's just get through. Mrs. Darcy, a rematch of pool in the bar at 6. Also, Darcy is about to... we finished our mystery with her. Sorry, I mistook her for Queen. Miss Queen. No. And this is for tomorrow. Sure. I'm not going to read all of them. It's just his timetable. Alright. I don't believe I would like to talk to you any further about anything. Although, we could talk about the bridge game. Were you there in the bridge game?
Hello. What brings you back?
Code notes? What code note? You know something about curse. That's good. Second side, map of catacombs. Let's talk to you about this one first. I've spoken to Miss Quinn. She has confirmed that the Quinn family were cursed some years ago. And so I would not imagine Quarantine Quinn deserves it. There are plenty of unlucky stars to be born under, but that is an unusual one. What about this? Remind me what you wanted me to do with this? I think this map shows where Miss Dean stashed the material she has on myself and Ivy. Okay, yeah. But I cannot for the life of me figure out where this place actually is. It's not the basement, I know that much. And, bridge game? Were you at the bridge game on Tuesday? I was. It didn't go too terribly either, though I was more there for the conversation than for the game. I don't attend many gatherings of this kind. So it seemed like a good way to meet some of the others. Did many attend? A few. It was the first time I met our host, Marquez Blake. Okay. So we have this dude there. We cannot question him though. We don't know where he is. I think he's in his room or his residence. Along with him was Dr. Callahan. I think I talked to him about and his alibi checked out. And Fia. And I was Miss Queen and Barbosa, Mrs. Darcy, Mr. Coventry. Yeah, I need to find this dude. I need to talk to him. He's the only one I haven't talked to. I remember this one. Okay, it's not. It's about their mystery. It's tied to their mystery, but it's not important anymore. Should I need you? I think I need to grab your timetable. Okay, let's update their timetables for future reference. Cool.
That's all, Mrs.
Farewell, Mr. Ward.
All right, so let's head back to the fight. Mr. Miara says he was not at the bridge game. Instead, he claims he was in his room praying. I don't know how I can find an alibi for that. Mr. Dupree? Maybe I should ask him as well. Mr. Scarrett says he was relaxing. Sure. But no one can confirm as an alibi, I think. Yeah, I asked the porter about this one. Maybe that lady, the cook. Maybe. Oh, hold on. I think I have a problem with my internet. Yeah, my connection is down right now. Is it back? No, it's still trying to reconnect, I guess. Yep, my internet connection is just down. It doesn't matter though. We are recording and there's no issue there. So let's keep on recording and wait for the connection to come back. Yeah, I have had problems with my internet. I have been having problems with my internet for a long time, but this never happened before, you know, during an actual stream. What should I do in that case? Oh, hold on a second. Maybe it's not actually my internet, but it has something to do with my Wi-Fi dongle. In that case, maybe I should check it up. Let's see if I have the internet on my phone first. I have connection rather than not internet, sorry. I'm kinda... No. Okay, we don't have connection there either. So just give me a second. I will restart my modem. All right, restarted the modem. I think we will have a connection soon, but let's keep investigating this thing. I think this is where we're going to actually find the next lead. Mr. Warley claims he was in a staff meeting with the housekeeper. Okay, and we should be asking it to Mr. Hunter. Oh, maybe I should talk to Mr. Hunter. I have time. Hold on. Yeah, he might provide alibi for me. For
hello
people.
again, sir. Need something?
You, dude. Can you tell me about the bridge? Yeah, we talked about the bridge game with you. Okay. Let me just grab your timetable. At least we will have it, you know.
I'll leave you be.
Yeah.
Alright, let's head back to the hedge maze area. Supply closet? I think I've been through. Yeah, I've been here. This was Mrs. Joyce's gardens. Okay. It was Mrs. Joyce's room. Well, not actually where she stays, but rather where she keeps her. Cleaning items and the sort. Dude, it's pouring down here. Why are you out there in the under the rain?
Mr. Ward, how are you?
How are you? Okay. Okay, let's check the statement and the bridge game. These two. And maybe shadowy figure. This keeps coming back again and again. So, can you confirm Mr. Varley's statement? Was there a staff meeting? Yes. Had to sit down. Okay, cool. I got out of it on account of the stall door that needed fixing. Okay. So this is when the stall door kind of got broken. Afterwards, Mrs. Joyce was complaining about something or other that he said wasn't anything of note, mind you. She just likes to complain now and then. Okay. And bridge game, yes. I heard there was a game of bridge on Tuesday evening. Oh, why? I wouldn't know. That sort of things for guests and the stuff serving drinks. And I, as I'm sure you can tell, am neither. No, I was still outside trying to get the stable door done before the night chill set in. So I can also check you. What else can I ask? Yeah, shadowy figure. Have you ever seen a large figure, much larger than a man, roaming the manor grounds? I've seen it. In the corner of the eye, where sometimes it's just a feeling of being watched. There's something there, sure enough. Okay, I think my internet is down. Hold on, I need to call my ISP for this one. Otherwise it won't come back like ever. Let me start it real quick. Let me call them real quick. And then until they pick up, we will keep playing. And then I will talk to them for a short while. Oh boy. I hope you don't hear that. Yeah. Just informing me. Telling me that there is an ongoing problem in my area. I'm not going to do it in English, thank you. I hope you're not hearing the my microphone is not picking up those. Oh, dude. We will read this again. Hold on, just give me a second. Okay, now I think they will patch me through. It usually takes a short while. Maybe we could pause recording here. Just, that's an idea. Can we pause it? No, it just says stop recording. Oh, OBS, I wish you could provide me with a pause. Oh, there's a pause. Okay, let me pause it here. Okay, sorry about that. Well, it turns out they cannot access their systems. Surprise, surprise there. Anyway, I will have to call them in about 10 minutes. But for now, let's get on. We'll continue with the game. We asked him about the shadowy figure. I have seen it in the corner of the eye, or sometimes it's just a feeling of being watched. There's something there, sure enough. I guess it's not a ghost. Maybe the spirit of a giant, some Queed folk? Queed? Perhaps? Or something more. The old Irish gods once walked these parts, though I don't know much about that. Might the library have something of use? You point me towards the library, but I've been there, and I don't think I can pick up anything else from there. Let's discuss your statement. You said you were repairing the stable door on Tuesday evening? Aye, it would have been Tuesday. Had to do it right when it was broken. Saved me from making up another stall. I think I missed some meetings for it. The horses have my best interests in mind. Huh. Okay. Finally, I think I'm going to ask you about your timetable, yeah. Do you know how you're going to spend the week? Yeah, good. Alright.
Right, yeah.
Now we have his timetable as well. Is that the church there? I think I saw it when I was talking to this dude. There was a mass. There was going to be a mass on Sunday, right? Chapel and graveyard. On Sunday, okay, cool. Cool, I've been here. I want to check this stables area once more. And there was a... Does this lead to the stables area? And why are you like that? That tile there. Oh no, this one is also... I thought they were like pressure tiles from games, you know. Side gate, perhaps... Oh, private residence. Okay, this leads to the private residence then. Which one of these led to stable area? I don't remember. Maybe, you know what? It's almost 6 o'clock. Let's ask him one more thing. Just to pass the time. Maybe what? Oh, I can ask you about the cigar burn, sure. Do you know what caused damage to the library armchair? You'd need to ask one of the others about that. I don't much concern myself with what takes place inside. I'm sure Mr. Wiley would know what happened. Okay, cool.
Right, yeah.
And it's 6 p.m. What can we do now? Let's check where people are. No one in courtyard. These two are in library. Drawing room. I need to go to drawing room to talk to Mr. Dupre, and I needed to talk to one more person. Wait a second. What does he... Hold on a second. Is that father? Yeah, what's he doing there in the ladies' changing room? Ladies' changing room. Dude, what are you doing there? I will get the drop on him. Don't see Quinn. Oh no, Quinn is here in the bar. So, ladies' changing room first. Dude, father, what are you doing in ladies' changing room? I wonder. And where is it? It's right there to my left. Okay. How do I get there though? Oh, through closet. Oh. From the secret door there? What is going on here? Father using hidden door, getting into ladies' changing room? Yeah. I caught you red-handed. Is he alright? We unlocked this one. Did I have any other keys for any of these? I don't believe so. But we will check it, surely. Dude?
Father Sinnott, are you lost?
No, I think he was up to something here. A bit more sinister. I should think so. What, are you blessing the, I don't know what to call this, the stalls?
Yes, I seem to be. I thought this was a bathroom. Please excuse me while I find one.
Can I talk to you?
Father Sinnott.
I know, same thing. Well, he's clearly not lost. He's up to something. Do we have any other keys for any of these lockers? Let's see. No, not observation. Items, yeah. Mrs. Lau's key. Key I found under the pillow of Mrs. Victoria Lau. Don't remember what it unlocked. Room 19. We only have, okay, number 11, so. Oh, sorry. No, not through here. Dude, really now? This one. Okay, it's locked, of course. We have to walk through here. Where's that secret door now? Right there. That was strange. And bar. Ooh, eavesdrop. Sure.
Are you enjoying the event?
Oh, no. I wish I hadn't come. It has cost me everything.
Oh. Well, I'm having a nice time.
Was that it? Okay. And is that the... No, this is Doctor. Are you... Wait, what? Are you... Ooh! I think Doctor here is trying to take a picture of this dude. Okay, cool, but there's an eavesdrop there.
What are you thinking about?
Thinking... Sorry, did you mean me?
Who else would I be talking to?
Oh, I don't know. I just thought I wasn't thinking of much.
Nonsense. I'm no mind reader, but I know when a man has something on his mind. Now, angels.
Oops, sorry.
That's your thing, isn't it? That's what I've heard. Go on and tell me about these angels then.
You came here to kill Miss Dean because she had an affair with your husband, who you also... Well, not also, who you killed. But she also knows a lot about everyone. How come?
Don't let me bore you with that. We could talk about something else.
Not at all. This way, I get to go home and tell my friends about how I spoke to a boy who speaks with angels, which is just excellent. Do go ahead. How did you find out you could do it in the first place?
Oh, I nearly died.
Go on.
Yeah, I remember his close calls near misses. Near-death experience.
A horse riding accident just over a year ago. You know how it is. The horse spooks, and there's only so much you can do.
Okay, and that's why you have your cane and you take your laudanum.
I
Okay.
don't remember much of what happened after I fell. Not what was around me, anyway. Just the most revolting pain in my side and my leg. And the idea that I was going to die. I can't say it seemed clear, because nothing was, but it did seem very certain.
Okay, just give me a moment. Let me pause the recording and call them back, and I'll be right with you. Alright, I'm back. And as expected, now they don't won't even pick up my phone. They just direct me towards a PA system. And it just says, you know, oh, we know there's an ongoing disturbance with the internet connection in your area. We will try to fix it. And, you know, the stuff. Okay, let's get back to the game in that case. Cool, so he talked about his first accident, and that's where he...
And then I saw.
Yeah, that's when
I still
he
don't know how to describe
encountered
what
the
it looked
angel.
like. But behind all that was happening around me, I saw it. A thing that I instinctively knew was an angel.
Well, maybe you hit your head. Well, in this place. I mean,
My
again.
companions got me to a doctor. All the while, I would see glimpses of it watching. I was babbling the entire time, I am told.
You know what? This dude could use a picture of him taken with that spirit camera. Maybe you could see his angel
It stayed
there.
with me until the turn of midnight. And by then, they thought that I would live after all.
Okay.
And that was the end of it.
It is around me still. I get glimpses of it now and again. At some cost, I can see it more clearly for a moment. I think it watches me. Us. This seance.
And you speak with it.
I speak to it. Sometimes. It does not reply. If I am ill, or in danger, or on the brink of consciousness, I can make it out. See its shape. Exchange a few words.
Okay. Exchange
Has
a few
the year
words, you
last
say.
seen you ill, in danger, or on the brink of consciousness much?
I wonder if it has some purpose for me, but it never stays around long enough to get an answer. To look upon it alone is just unmatched.
And those sketches were not depicting that angel, but rather that symbol. I mean, there was a weird symbol that made us uneasy. What was it about? Was it the image that was stuck in your head while we were talking to it?
But the fact of the matter is, until the rituals work, those moments are all I get.
Okay. We have both these dudes here now. Okay, let's talk to them, I guess. About... Oh, mystery? I have profiled him, I remember that much. Oh, stained hands. Okay, you also had... Yesterday I had a question. Aside from Miss Hisham, somebody had stained hands, and it was him. I haven't been to your room, though. Yeah, I haven't been to his room. Let's talk to you about the
Mr. Ward.
The bridge game and the locket. Yeah, that locket was right outside your door. Let's ask him about this one. This is a strange one, Mr. Coventry, but I found a dropped locket in the southwest corridor, which I believe you're staying in. Oh? Ah, why? That belonged to my dear dead... Oh, for a second I thought he was talking about Evelyn Dean, dear dead wife. From before we married Dabney, she was Elaine Dabney. I'm here hoping to speak with her. Okay. I'm told something personal can help anchor the ghost. I must have dropped it. Thank you, Mr. Ward. Interesting. Wife recently deceased? Yeah, let's ask him about this one as well. You mentioned losing your wife. My condolences, sir. I did, yes, Lillian. Wait, Lillian? What do you mean, Lillian? You just said Elaine. Earlier this year, she turned quickly. We had access to doctors, but they could do little to ease her suffering. I'll confess I'm lost without her, which, foolish as it sounds, is how I ended up here. Her illness took everything from me, the little I had left. I spent to come here on the hope that the claims about this seance are true. If I could see her, hear her, then I would gladly give it all, down to the very shirt on my back. Yeah, name mismatch, exactly. Sorry, what was your wife's name again? Lillian Coventry Smith, before we... Coventry now, you say? Oh, sorry. Oh, you told me her name was Elaine Dabney. Ah, well, that was my first wife. A man my age has history, you see. No, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. It's just... I don't know what he's just doing here, but... I don't buy it. Cigar burn? Nothing to do with me, dear boy. I can assure you I abstain from that kind of thing. Sure. And the bridge game. I heard there was a game of bridge the other night. There was. I had to dust off my skills a bit, but it was fun. A fun little game altogether. Might I ask who played? I may try to round up a game myself, so it would be good to know who plays. Oh yes, well, myself, Miss Callahan, Mrs. Darcy, Miss Barbosa, Miss Quinn, Mrs. Lau were there. Marcus Blake joined too. Oh, and the doctor stepped in for, I want to say, Mrs. Carrot, who dropped out for some reason at the last moment. He told us that much, right? Okay. Anything else from him? I'm trying to, you know, understand who was there, who wasn't. I might have to refer to that mysteries section though. Have you spotted anything? Oh no, this today's schedule. Let's grab his schedule quickly.
Good and to you.
So that we
I
know.
should close the mystery of who fought with Miss Dean.
Oh,
If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful from my investigation.
can I form a hypothesis now? Is that it? Hold on. Finally, can I do it now? Oh, I thought for a second I would be able to. His statement checks out. Mr. Scarrett doesn't have an alibi, right? And how am I going to confirm it? Mr. Doyle. Everyone was playing bridge. Coventry's was not the one fighting with Miss Dean. Ah, yes, of course, he was in the game, actually in the game. Doctor was there. Yeah. Mr. Tucson not either. Omiar, as he was in his room, so I need to find an alibi for him, for Dupree, and for Mrs. Carrot. Is that it? I bet it's going to be Mrs. Carrot. That dude. Have I talked to you about the bridge
Mr.
game?
Ward.
Maybe we can learn something new. Yeah. Were you at the bridge game on Tuesday? Indeed I was, and I got roundly trashed, so I don't want to speak anymore about it. I'm sorry, but I must ask, did many attend? I suppose I will say that we eventually managed to convince the doctor to play, after no small amount of badgering. He was a good sport about it, and surprisingly good at the games himself, or itself, come to think of it. His aunt was there too, of course, as was Miss Queen, Miss Barbosa, Mrs. Lau, Mr. Coventry, and of course the Marquess. Okay, cool.
That was all.
Good day.
Let me check it again. I need to find an alibi for him, Mr. Dupre and Mr. Scarrett. Might you know anything about this?
Again?
Bridge game? Were you at the bridge game? No, my parents were obsessed with the game, so naturally I grew to despise it. Okay, you don't have anything else. Cards? Ah, but you have no energy. You're not a true card reader. So let's grab your timeline or timetable or your schedule. I don't believe I have to ask her about any of these things. Her mystery is solved, right? Yeah, and I can only discuss this thing with you. What about strange occurrences? I had a few strange things happen around me in this house. I don't suppose you noticed anything of the sort? Well, sometimes I see the windows fogging up, but only in the one place, as if someone's breathing on them from the other side. There's never anyone there. Okay, cool. Why not? We might as well. What would you make of these cards as a reading? The Hangman, Ten of Pentacles, and the Death. Well, that depends who is reading for and what is their question. You? It's not for me, for Mr. Scarrett. Oh, well, in that case, the Hanged Man and Death could be an awareness of being in his final years. Well, surprisingly accurate. With the Ten of Pentacles relating to what he will leave behind. It is not reversed, so it suggests he will leave something behind, something of a... Well, maybe you have some thing in you, some power in you. Those are really accurate readings. But that is in his future, or a possible future. If he were in front of me, I would tell him, well, he is right there. He needs to make a change or sacrifice to reach this outcome. I'm sure he would know which. Cool. What do you make of the seance? Since you are versed in the subject, can you explain what makes this seance different to any others? Of course, traditionally, a seance has a host, a medium. That medium acts as a vessel for the spirits to commune through. Guests ask the ghost, and it communicates back through the medium, hence the name. Here, Miss Mantovani intends to try a new technique that will allow us to talk to ghosts, and they to us directly. This is notable as it would remove any doubt from skeptics, and so could provide some answers to some of the fundamental existential questions we humans have. Okay. Yeah, don't know. Don't wanna.
I won't bother you anymore.
Goodbye now.
Don't want to waste my time there. Scarrett, I cannot find you an
We
alibi.
meet again.
What would you like to tell me about your timetable first? Do you have any plans? Sure. Timeline for the Blake Manor updated. Now, why are you here in the seance? Yeah, sure. It's a remarkable idea, isn't? Oh, no, I know why you are here. Oh, that was silly. I'm sorry. I completely forgot about it. He is here to finish his legacy, right? It is a remarkable idea, isn't it? Not just to commune indirectly with a ghost, as many have, but to compel it to answer directly itself. Think of what we could learn. All questions about afterlife unanswered. Of course, they would get further, no doubt, with a willing participant, but it all depends on what spirits are in the area when the ritual happens. I'm sure there is no end to the things fettered to this place after all. Fettering again. Menacing letter to Miss Dean. Sure, let's ask him. Were you in correspondence with Miss Dean, Mr. Scarrett? Why, yes, I was. I have taken a shine to her, I won't deny. Come on. That letter was not about that. Not in that way, you understand? Sure. I mean, I understand. She has opened your eyes, and I intend to repay her kindness this weekend. But no, the nature of that letter was a bit more ominous, wasn't it? Wasn't he threatening her? Sure, what do you know about the Fae? Huh? The Fae? Pagan drivel. Okay, doesn't believe. Absolute nonsense that only the weak of mind would buy into. Okay. These... Maybe? Let's ask him these. Because we don't know what his deal is yet. That's a very handsome cane you have there. Why, thank you. I'm rather fond of it. I'm not so frail as to need it, but I have always been partial to the effect. A nice cane provides a good suit. I agree, sir. I agree. Mysterious crest on necktie. May I ask what the crest on your necktie represents? Aha! I'd love to, Miss Ward, but that would rather defeat its purpose. I'm afraid I must leave you in the dark. Shut up. Trying to be mysterious on purpose. Are you ready for the end? What? Ceremonial dagger was because, yeah, he wanted to off himself during the... Okay, cool. Are you ready for the end, Mr. Scarrett? Had a few glasses, have you, Miss Ward? Ready to set the world's wrongs to right, eh? It's quite alright. It doesn't bother me. I've had to face up to it, of course. I'm not getting any younger. It absolutely terrified me, of course. Death. Whoever is ready, really ready. Good question. No one. Well, we are... most of us are lucky enough to be given ample enough time, you know, to prepare ourselves to our inevitable demise, our end. But even then, we can never truly be ready, I guess. I mean, if you are really lucky enough to live to see your 80s, 90s, you would have years to prepare yourself for that outcome, right? But still, not knowing the blackness, the abyss, as we call it, that's... yeah. Well, I suppose I am now. I spent a fortune looking for ways out, mundane or magical. Well, if only you lived around these days. I'm sure we will, with science, of course, we will come up with ways to really prolong our deaths. Maybe live until our hundreds, 120s. That would be commonplace for people. But then, of course, it would suggest that we will have the issue of how to take care of that many people, because when people stop dying, population will boom, and you know. So there's that. Not something money can buy, but in the pursuit of a spell, amulet, or ointment to buy myself more time, I met one of the other guests who is now here, Miss Evelyn Dean. Okay. We talked, she listened, gave me readings, she helped me realize what I was scared of. She convinced me that I didn't have to be scared anymore. She showed me a path controlling the fear. Did she put the idea of killing yourself during the seance? What kind of a lady is this? So yes, thanks to her, I am ready for the... Oh, hello. Hypothesis, cool. Finally, we know. Okay, this lady here, Evelyn Dean, maybe she doesn't need saving. That idea keeps forming up in my mind again and again. She steals husbands, threatens people's relationships. Tell someone to off themselves as a legacy. What kind of a lady is this? His goal is to what? To take his own life, and be immortalized as the first millionaire, first ghost. I think ghost to speak from the afterlife, beyond the grave. From beyond the grave. Cool. Yay. That was easy though.
Mr. Scarrett is planning on killing himself during the seance, so that he will be a nearby and willing ghost, letting him be the one that communicates with the living. He thinks doing this will make him famous in death. I need to find and confront him about this.
Well, lucky for us, he's right there.
We meet again, Mr. Ward. And what a plan, yes? People across the globe and the ages will know this moment, this piercing of the veil, and with it, they will know the name Michael Skerritt. Impressive, eh?
Frankly, Mr. Skerritt, it turns my stomach.
Well put. Good idea. Someone needs to talk some sense into this guy.
What?
Exactly.
That the best way you can think to see out your days is by ending them in the hope of impressing who exactly? The others here at the event. Businessmen back home. Or historians in the future.
Exactly.
Such a pointless sacrifice. And you don't even know if it will work.
I believe it will work. Miss Mantovani can pull it off.
Wait, did she agree into this?
Perhaps she can. And she'll get all the accolades for it too.
Yeah, I mean, you would be forgotten and she would be immortalized.
You know Louis Pasteur for his vaccines. Or Joseph Lister for his antiseptic sprays. But not the people these were tested on.
Very, very sound point. Very well put.
Even if this works, a substantial if, given the undertaking and the volume of ghosts already present in this god-forsaken manor, then it will be Miss Mantovani who is remembered.
Yep.
You will be a footnote, subject number 1, as she continues to perform the ritual, unlocking more secrets from beyond the grave, and have no doubt she will do it again, perhaps immediately. You'll be newly dead, unable to answer a single question beyond, has this worked? You'll be tossed back so they can catch a bigger fish. Some legacy.
Sometimes we need people like Declan Ward here to tell us the right from wrong. I wish I had a friend like him.
No, that's not fair. I would have given everything. The ultimate sacrifice. They have to remember me. Love me.
If you want to be remembered and loved, just donate your money to a charity. Because you're filthy rich, right? You have unimaginable amounts of wealth. Why not do that? That is a good legacy.
There is nothing about this that anyone will love. Anyone who does dig into your story will only unearth your lifetime of failures.
Good
And
point.
what would you have me do, Mr. Ward? You seem to have all the answers. Yes, I am old. Yes, I have no legacy to speak of. How would you see me change that path, if not at the seance? You answer me that, and I shall stand down. You have my word.
Okay, now we have to find a way for him. Philanthropy. Yep, charitable works, exactly. Of late, Marchioness could offer some inspiration. Ah, the wife, you mean? How? Wait, how actually? Somebody building a legacy through charitable deeds. Okay, Marchioness. This is going to be Marchioness. Give all his money away and be a better human. Mary Blake was remembered. Oh, I can talk to him about this. Okay, cool.
We meet again, Mr. Ward.
I thought I was going to look for further evidence of stuff. Yeah, she is remembered for that. I believe I know how you might assure your legacy, Mrs. Skerritt. At least
If this is
without...
another dressing down, then I'd prefer it be less public.
Well, you are the absurd one here. You deserve that.
To my room.
Don't take me to your room. I wanted to talk to people here. Oh.
I know about the tarot reading that you received, and I know how you interpreted it. But there is another way to interpret it. Instead of sacrificing your life, your remaining time, sacrifice your money. You have so much wealth, so many connections. You could really do some good with the time you have left. Mary Blake, she undertook numerous charitable deeds and has statues erected for her. And more than that, people speak fondly of her. She is remembered and loved. You have the resource to do the same. Don't throw your life away. Refocus it and do some good in this world. Finally.
Marchioness Blake's good reputation
Marchioness,
did
not
reach as far
Marchioness.
as London, and was mourned even there as a result.
Marchioness, you say? I thought it was spelled as Marchioness. But, sure. Maybe it's a different way to do it.
Make a compelling case, Mr. Ward, but would people not see it as disingenuous?
There's nothing disingenuous with spending all your money or giving it all away to a good cause. There is no disingenuousness in that. People will see it. People will understand it. People will know that you wanted to do some good and you've put your money literally where your mouth is.
Genuine or not, you can make a much needed difference. And that will be celebrated. You will be celebrated.
Exactly.
And perhaps along the way you'll find you actually enjoy the good work.
Exactly.
I suppose there has been a gap to be filled since her passing. Perhaps I can do something to help there. It is a better bet than death.
Definitely, dude. Now we're talking.
All right, so I gave you my word, and I stand by it now. When I return home, I will reach out to any foundations that suffered from the Marchioness's death and loss of funding. This could bloody well work, you know. Good chap.
Okay. That was a good one. No, heartwarming. Cool.
Well, Mr. Ward, you've given me a lot to think about. I should like some time alone with it.
Okay.
Of course.
And there we go. One more person is saved. A healthier way of building his legacy. Cool. And almost halfway. Almost. Well, that is an accomplishment in and of itself for me. You know what? I didn't expect it. I wasn't expecting myself to bring it down that much, even. But yeah, okay, cool. So it wasn't Mrs. Carrot. Who might it be then? Is it actually Mr. Blake? That's the only one we haven't met yet. I need to go back to the bar area. And was it through here? Not through here, but you are there. Oh, let's eavesdrop.
This will be my last seance, Mr. Dupré. I won't survive the strain.
Then won't you reconsider?
And by myself what? A few weeks?
That's enough time to make it home.
Is it?
It has to be worth trying.
I live too good a life, Mr. Dupré. All my earnings are spent and I am broke. All I would be returning to them is debt.
I'm sure they wouldn't see it that way.
But it is the truth. No, I will do this seance and send the money back. They will have some comfort in that, at least.
You know what? I like this guy. He's a kind-hearted person. He came all the way from the States just to finally say goodbye and make a dear friend's wish come true for the final time. And now he's trying to do good with people. I love this guy.
What I ask of you is to make sure my body returns to them.
Okay. We are going to send the money, and he's going to send the body.
Of course, Miss Montavani. You can rely on that.
I will literally take it to my grave.
All right. So, Queen, I think I know where she is. Was she in the bar? Yeah, she was in the bar. I need to go and talk to her. The fight. As for the fight, I think Mr. Scarrett kind of clears out, checks out, because, you know, he wouldn't have motive to have a fight with Nestine. Rather, they were seeing eye to eye on other stuff. So it could be Mr. Dupre, Omiara. Either one of these, right? What was his alibi? Ah, he was there already. Yeah, he was playing. So it could either be Mr. Dupre or Omiara. Let's talk to Dupre.
Hello again, my friend.
Hey, dude. I don't believe he is the one to do it, though. Yeah, let's ask about the Malaysians. Have you heard about the Malaysians? The Irish, or what your ancestors were called. They were said to come from the Iberian Peninsula, itself populated thousands of years before when Homo sapiens left Africa. Iberian Peninsula is between Africa and Spain. I think it was that. That's where Iberian Peninsula is supposed to be. My geography is, not too strong. Not one of my strong suits. See, Miss Ward, we are practically cousins. Sure. And notes, sure. I heard that recently that Miss Dean descends from a powerful bloodline of Malaysians. Hold on a second, just give me a moment. Alright, just got a call from my brother-in-law. He tells me that we won't have internet for about 10 hours. It's a huge issue, he says, connected with the area. I don't know how he come up with that knowledge or information, but well, we have the recording going, so it's okay. I heard recently that Miss Dean descends from a powerful bloodline of Malaysians. Good for her. I've been told she's a talented practitioner. I'm not sure that her bloodline plays any part in that, but it sounds impressive. Hopefully not so impressive that some lunatic comes looking for her blood. Don't look at me like that, Miss Ward. People have done worse for the promise of less. Maybe I shouldn't be talking and wasting my time with people on these things, because I think we have already uncovered this secret with that. Rather, let's grab your timetable first, really quickly. I might need to talk to you again. I don't know why, but sure. The Fae? Yeah, and you might know some things about the Fae and the Nun, and the shadowy figure, and the bridge game. Can you tell me anything about the Fae? You know, every culture has its name for the things that live on the edge of our understanding. The Japanese call them yokai, the Persians have peri, the Russians call theirs leshi, and so on. Peri. So it's like, but peri is a non-aggressive form of spirit, like what to call those things? You know, the small ones. Pixies, like pixies. Peri is like pixie. But are Fae was a giant, wasn't it? Each one is shaped by their climates and the reports influenced by the human cultures, but I think perhaps they are all the same thing, whatever that ultimately is. Okay. This one, Old Irish gods. Have you heard of the Danann? The old gods of Ireland, not defeated by mankind but tricked by them. Yeah, they were sent down. I always wondered if they lurk about plotting their revenge. If you are keen, I believe the library stocks a few books that we already checked. Thank you for the heads up, though. Fetters also? I should... Maybe I should ask him about the fetters. I will be talking to other people, though. Maybe save it for later. Did you attend Tuesday's bridge game? Almost, but the lovely Miss Mantovani offered me a reading. How could I refuse? So I skipped the game. Let's talk to Miss Mantovani then. And the shadowy figure. Have you ever heard of, well, ghosts that are larger than normal? I've heard of a great many things, and many cultures claim to have had giants walk their lands in times past. But no, I've never seen or heard of it. At least nothing that makes me believe. But the other things, that is possible. Perhaps not a ghost, but an angelic visitation, or other godly figure maybe. Angelic, you say? This land's old gods, the Danann, would have been described as larger than man, for example, and the mythology here references many giants in that vein. What was I going to ask him about? Something else. Not the statement, but let's see if his statement checks.
Not at all, Mr. Ward. But I won't.
Checks out with Miss Mantovani here. Well, it is
Senor Ward.
really convenient, you know, she's right here. And let's ask you about this one. Mr. Dupree tells me you were kind enough to give him a reading on Tuesday. I do not know if it was kindness, more an excuse to practice something familiar, but he is right. I read his cards for him. I hope the readings help him find the spirit he is seeking. Okay, cool.
Of
So,
course.
oh, she's really not feeling it, huh? So the only one whose alibi hasn't checked out yet is Omiara. Okay, let's talk to Omiara as well. But I would like to, Miss Callahan, ask you...
Declan.
If you're scared. I'd like to... Middle Asian... maybe I shouldn't ask and waste my time on the Middle Asians anymore. Because, you know, we have figured this one out, her descendancy. Oh, no, bridge game, I didn't want to ask her about the bridge game. She was there, we know. I wanted to ask her rather of her timetable, yeah, this one.
You take care now.
Okay, it's half an hour now. It's at the half an hour mark. Her timeline is unlocked now. I'm looking for bar, right? And bar is not through there. Let's find the bar again. Should be through here. Yeah. We need to talk to Doctor. And... Not Doctor, sorry, this dude. Oh no, we talked to him. And he said he was in his room, right? Who would know about that? Who would know about his... who would be his alibi? You?
Hello again.
I don't believe you would be. Yeah, I talked to you about the bridge game.
I'll leave you.
Yeah.
What about Doctor? No, I cannot
Mr.
talk
Ward.
to him about game because he was actually there in the game. Timetable. Yeah, let's grab his timetable. What are your plans for this Saturday? Yeah, go on. Well, at least we have his timetable. Who am I going to ask about Omiara's as an Omiara's alibi, rather. Sorry.
I have to be on.
Be well.
Well, I know he said he was in his room, but who would know about it? Yeah, you're the only one. Did you say anything? He was not at the bridge game. Instead, he claims he was in his room praying. Praying? Oh, maybe father? Could be father, you know? Maybe I should talk to father. What am I going to do? I'm trying to, you know, understand what I'm going to do. Where's father? Maybe he could be helping. This dude scared is in his room. Maybe Mrs. Joyce knows about his whereabouts, or maybe he can, or she can confirm his whereabouts. And where's father? Still in the ladies' changing room. Okay, I cannot ask him anything. In that case, how about we head out and talk to Mrs. Joyce? She is by Mrs. Lau's room, room 02. Let's find her and ask her. I don't know how to find an alibi for that dude, honestly. It's just, he says, oh, I was praying. Okay, cool, but who's your alibi? And since you're the only one without an alibi, could it be... Can I? Oh, I can enter. Okay, let's enter the gents. Communal washroom for men staying in the manor. Wait, what happened? Cleaning items... Usual stuff, okay. Why would I want to look in the sink? Or bath, for that matter. Oh, I see nothing, okay. My clouds. Oh, you guys are here. What? Train toy? Oh, is the dude here, William? Was his name William? The Blake. The kid. Blake kid. Miss Murphy? Your name.
Sir?
I'd like to... Oh, can you check Miss Varley's statement? I'm sure she can check it. Let's grab your timetable first. There's a Ronan kid, you know, not a kid anymore, an actress. They share the same name. I don't really remember how to pronounce that name. Bridge game. What can you tell me about the bridge game? Did you attend? Not sure that would have been proper, sir. Could you imagine? It's all battling with your wits and dancing with the patterns and making squeeze plays and devil's coups and... Well, Miss Dean made it sound really exciting, but then she's played with champions, sir. It's too bad she didn't attend. Okay, let's check out this dude's alibi. Mr. Varley mentioned updating the rollers during that bridge game last Tuesday. Yes, sir, so I understand it. Mrs. Joyce would have been with him, though, and not me. Oh, okay, so I need to talk to her. Joyce?
Good day.
What, such a characteristic face. I know I've seen this face before.
Hello, sir. Anything I can do for you?
This one first. He was in a staff meeting. I was there too, better than serving drinks. Okay. So his alibi definitely checks out. And your timetable? What does this weekend look like? Ah, okay, okay. You can quickly pass them. Anything else? Yeah, we don't know what this is about, so let's ask her about it. It seems Miss Murphy is rather eager to discuss something with Father Sinnott. Do you know? I haven't a clue about that, sir. But he is a priest, a spiritual teacher of sorts, no? Perfectly normal for us to ask him all manner of things, I'm sure. Of course, you've sought guidance from him as well, then. That's between me and the Lord, sir. Okay. What am I going to do about the alibis, then?
I'll be off.
God bless.
How can I check on Miara's alibi? Honestly, I don't know. Wait, I haven't checked his room? No, I did. I found these things. Yeah, speaking to him or other guests about him and searching the manor, we're missing something about him. Still. Soul jars, we don't know what to do with it. Guest alibis. No, these are... Yeah, these are broken connections, so... It could only be him and not Mrs. Carrot because we actually know Mrs. Carrot smoking cigars and he had no motive. Oh, hold on. Could it be? Could it be that I have to first find an alibi for him? And only then, because I cannot find any alibis for him, the game will naturally course me towards he should be the one. You know what? Maybe instead of trying to find an alibi for him, maybe I should ask some people about the cigar burn on chairs. That makes sense. No, maybe these two would know something about it. Let's try our luck. Yeah. I've noticed there are burns on the armchair in the library. Oh, how could? Sorry, sir. Only upsets me to see people disrespect the library, so I'm learning to read and they just take it for granted. I'm sure Mrs. Joyce would know. She keeps the place after all. Okay, let's ask her then.
Good day.
Hello, sir.
Oh, and I shouldn't forget to talk to Miss Quinn. I don't know where she is, but I'm sure I will find her somewhere. And this thing we can discuss with a lot of people, turns out. Okay. Good heavens, sir, when I tell you that I've done my wrists in trying to sew up that hole, sorry, not sew. Weren't it proper, I'd wring the neck off that Mrs. Carrot. Oh, I mean, that is the same. No, I'd do it. Those are good chairs, and they'll only end up in Master's house now. Such a waste. You saw him then? No, I heard about it Wednesday morning from Mr. Varley. One of the bridge players must have seen it and told him. One of the bridge players, you say? So, does this mean... Why does it keep reverting to this section? I want the mysteries page to stay here. But it keeps reverting. So one of the bridge players, you said, right? So it should be Mr. Toussaint, because he was... No, he wasn't there. His alibi checked, though. It should be Dr. Callahan, Mr. Coventry, we cannot question Marquez. So either Doctor or Mr. Coventry. Okay, well, we know where they are. Where's that lady? This is Mr. Omiara. I thought this was Queen character, but no. This lady. We don't know where she is, huh? What about timetable? Queen. Okay, we have about an hour and 20 until we can find her in the ballroom. Okay, cool. Well, in that case... Oh, sorry. Not what I wanted to do. In that case, let's go and talk to Doctor or the other dude whose name yet again escapes me. Coventry was his name? Yeah, Coventry. Oops, sorry. Coventry. Oh, no. No. In my eagerness, you know, I keep misclicking. I tend to do that when I'm overly excited. I tend to... oh, this... Okay, this... Oh, since we're here, let's talk to the doctor.
Mr. Ward, what can I do for you?
Yeah, cigar burn on chair. Do you know who might be responsible for the cigar burns in the library? Normally, when I tell somebody to pull back on the drinking or their smoking, lest they cut their life short, I don't mean it quite so literally. Thankfully, Miss Quinn saw Mrs. Carrot fall as... Okay, cool. So, he was actually... Well, we suspected as such, but Miss Quinn saw it. Okay. And caught the cigar before it caused more damage than it did. I thought I was being summoned to check the old coot's health, but they wanted me to replace him at the bridge table instead. Alright, cool. So, Miss Quinn, you have to talk to him.
Be well.
Is that it? Everyone else is accounted for? It must have been Mr. O'Meara. Ah, okay. Now, you see? That's how it works. Who had been arguing with Miss Dean. I should find him. I have questions for the man. And really conveniently, so we have Mr. O'Meara here.
You again?
You again? What with that? What's up with that condescending tone? Yeah, by process of elimination, that's what we did. Mr. O'Meara, did you fight with Miss Dean on Tuesday in the hedge maze? This is important. Right, okay, yes, we fought. Is that why you didn't go after her later that evening? Yes, I thought she had drank herself stupid. That she would wake up in a hedge the next day and regret everything. What did you fight over? Well, lots of things. She was drunk when I met her. She'd been drinking all day. She came to me and said something or somebody was after her. Oh, could it be that person with the boot? Not physically, maybe spiritually, astrally. As I say, she was drunk and unclear. She couldn't see their face, she said, but that they had a Christian aura or something. She was specific on that point. Christian aura? Father? Hold on a second. We thought Father couldn't write, but then we find letters between him and other people, so it turns out he can actually write. He has a Christian aura. I chalked it up to overindulgence, told her to go sober up in her room. She did not like that. Why did she come to you? Oh, you were engaged. Rather, I wanted us... Wait, which one is it? You weren't engaged. Why would you lie for something like this only to tell us the truth on the next sentence? Interesting. And conflicts himself in the next sentence. I wanted us to be. I asked her to marry me. We'd been courting, and I wanted to make it official. She didn't want to be caged down. Didn't need a man to protect her. All of that. Yeah, in the meantime, she had been, frolicking about, lollygagging with other people. Well, not people, person. So naturally, when she came to me for help, I threw it in her face and left. On seeing her later, I called out and she ignored me, still furious, I assumed, so I left her be. Of course, I didn't expect to not see her the following day. I took some food up to her room, but, well, I forgot where she was staying. Okay. Okay. Then I forgot that I forgot until I saw you at her door. Wait, I'm trying to wrap my head around this. Wait, what? Again? Hold on. So she asks you for help in the hedge maze because she is scared that some presence is stalking her. And because she didn't want to get engaged with you, you just, I don't know, dismiss her. But then she ignores you. You left her be. You didn't expect to not see her the following day. You took some food up to her room. No. There is an issue here, guys. There is an issue. And the issue is this. To be able to receive the letter and arrive here, you would need some time for that letter to come to us, which means days in these times. And that's why she disappeared on Tuesday night, and we found ourselves here on Friday morning or Friday evening. We can explain it. That we can explain. But now this dude here saying us. Hold on, bear with me, please. This dude here says, you took some food up to her room and you forgot where she was staying, and that's when you saw us at her door? We arrived here on Friday, dude. But you... Wait, are you telling me you haven't seen him and heard anything about her disappearance from Tuesday night to Friday morning, and you decide to bring food to her Friday evening, or was it Saturday morning, when I actually found her room? No, this doesn't check out. No, there's something fishy going on here. There is something fishy, definitely. There's a huge time gap. And for someone so fond of some person, you should have known that she was lost. It doesn't check. No. I don't believe it. You panicked? You thought maybe you were responsible for her disappearance? Then I thought maybe you would think that, but I love her, Mr. Ward. You should know that I just want her safe. I'll see to it that she is. Thank you. This has been helpful. It could be priest, a godly person who sent us a letter, a godly person who was stalking her, a Christian person rather. It's getting confusing here. I need to piece together some of these puzzles, but something doesn't sit right with his statement here. You would know about her disappearance. You wouldn't expect to not see her for days and then just bring her food and then see me there right outside her door. Because in previous episodes, you might remember, whenever on the very minute that we were able to unlock Miss Dean's door through sigils, he turned up, right? I don't remember him holding a breakfast or whatever it was at dinner, a plate with him, a tray of food with him. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't, but if I'm reading this correctly, it doesn't make sense. The fight is... Okay, finally we can...
Mr. O'Mara.
O'Mara.
Don't let me keep you.
This doesn't make sense. But we can finally get to end the mystery here. Cool. Okay. Miss Dean argued? No. Rejected? No. Fought with Mr. O'Meara when he rejected her plea for help. That's it. Yeah.
So, Miss Dean was asking for help as she felt somebody with a Christian aura was after her?
Okay, this is important. Maybe I should take down some notes. Hold on. Oh, or maybe the culprit section there will update with someone with Christian aura.
Mr. O'Mara refused
Let's
her
wait.
plea because she previously turned down a marriage proposal from him.
Okay.
He felt he had offered to protect her then, and she turned away from him. This was his form of poetic revenge. He says she stormed off then, and they only saw her once more, wandering the halls in her magical trance.
Okay.
What does this tell me about the culprit?
Well, I mean, these are obvious. What should I go with? They are a Christian. They were pastoring Miss Dean. This is very obvious. I don't know how to come up with a revenge scheme there. Maybe supernatural? No. Okay.
Well,
Cool.
something supernatural seems to be involved.
Yeah. Okay. Christian?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Dean seemed convinced whoever was threatening her was a Christian.
Okay.
Well, given the location, I'm sure most people are Catholic or Protestant, but there are likely some I can rule out based on this. What to do next? The ball is this evening at 9 p.m. and might provide a more relaxed place to talk with the guests.
Okay.
Until then, I should explore the grounds and perhaps see what else I can learn about the suspects, to help me eliminate some of them against the facts I now have on the culprit. I have picked up another fact about the culprit.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
Okay, another fact. Yes, exactly as I thought. Christian? You say they are able to write, and I think it's father. You know what? I think it is going to be father. Medium-sized shoes. Magic in kidnapping. No pre-Manor history with Miss Dean. It checks out. Christian checks out. Yeah, we haven't met him yet. She can she write? Hold on. Did she write a letter? She can read, but I think she can write because she wrote to father, right? Somebody wrote to you. This was this lady, the cook, and it could be cook because she is Christian. It could be father. It could be this lady. But I don't see a letter from her to the father. Well, okay. And no pre-Manor history with them. It also checks out. Coventry. This is the first time meeting Miss Dean, so it's not him either. You know what? I would never have thought. Could very well be father. Alright. And haunting. Research smithing. Research the old gods in the book of the gods. Okay, so now I gotta go and do some research about this in the library. Irish mythology, old gods, smithing in the Book of the Gods. Book of the Gods? Book of the Gods. Was it there in the library? Okay, well, you know what? Let's call it an episode here. I need some time to think and to put some food in my belly. You know, that's how our brain works the best. I hope. I think. I'm not sure. I'm not a doctor, but I think that's how my brain works the best. In any case, thank you everyone for being here, joining me through another episode of the Seance of Blake Manor. I hope you enjoyed the episode as much as I did, and I hope to see you on the next one. Take care.